Hey everyone, welcome back to the Agenda Now channel. Today I'm breaking down a seriously fiery speech from Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who just went off on a new package of Trump-backed nominees. If you're the kind of person who tracks every twist in Washington, you do not want to miss what happened here. So, let's get right into it. Schumer didn't hold back. He straight up called out Senate Republicans for advancing, in his words, a slate of deeply unqualified and extreme nominees. According to Schumer, instead of doing real oversight, Republicans have spent the whole year just, quote, bending the knee to Donald Trump. What's supposed to be the Senate's job of advise and consent has basically become obey and confirm. Now, here's where it gets even spicier. Schumer says Republicans tried to sneak these nominees through by bundling them all into one big package, no individual votes, no real debate, just one bundle, pushed through as quickly as possible. Schumer argues this is a tactic to avoid public scrutiny, so Americans don't see just how controversial some of these picks really are. In his words, it's an attempt to hide the truth. Before I get into the details on these nominees, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you stay in the loop on all things politics. Alright, back to the fire. Schumer's toughest accusation is that Trump deliberately puts forward people with, let's just say, questionable backgrounds. Take Thomas Bell, for example, Trump's pick for Inspector General at Health and Human Services. Schumer claims Bell has a documented history involving fraud, fake documents, and misusing government funds. Yet Bell is being nominated for a job where he'd be in charge of rooting out waste, fraud, and abuse. Schumer's take? This makes zero sense, but he didn't stop there. Schumer also called out two more nominees. The first is James Pearl, Trump's pick for general counsel at the Department of Homeland Security. Schumer alleges that Pearl actually pushed the Trump administration to defy court orders on deportation actions. Then there's Jeffrey Hall, nominated for a leadership role at the EPA. According to Schumer, Hall has zero experience for the job and even dismissed complaints about pesticide spraying on ICE detainees. Schumer says examples like these show that this whole package is full of unqualified or even dangerous choices. To wrap it all up, Schumer says Democrats want each nominee debated and voted on individually. He argues that transparency, not quiet bundled confirmations, is what democracy demands. So, what do you think? Should these nominees get individual votes, or is bundling them just business as usual? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Finally, on these noms packages that are coming forward. Today, Senate Republicans are moving forward on a new nominee package that is chock full of horribly unqualified, shockingly radical nominees. All year long, Republicans have bent the knee to Donald Trump, bent the knee to Trump, and turned the Senate's duty of advise and consent into obey and confirm. And this package of nominees is no different. By moving these nominees in one package, Republicans in the Senate are trying to hide how bad these nominees are from the American people. They'd be embarrassed to have a debate even of 2 hours. They'd be embarrassed to have a vote. These nominees are so bad. We all know that Donald Trump and the way he nominates people often are perverse. If someone's broken the law, if someone's done a bad thing, he almost wants to nominate them. And the folks around here are going along. Let me give you a few quick examples. Thomas Bell to be Inspector General, supposed to be looking at fraud and waste and abuse. This guy's supposed to be Inspector General of HHS. Well, Bell is a well-documented Trump loyalist and anti-abortion extremist who has a history of committing repeated fraud, manufacturing fake documents, misusing unauthorized funds. This is who the Republicans want to confirm as a HHS watchdog? Give us a break. Give America a break. And by the way, these nominees are going to come back and embarrass Trump, just as we warned about Hegseth. You pick a Fox News commentator to run the most complicated life and death department in our country, he'll embarrass you, we said, or worse. And that's just what's happening. It's worse. What about James Percival to be general counsel at DHS? He is another Trump loyalist who's been a key figure, pushing the administration to defy court orders in regard to deportation actions. And then there's Jeffrey Hall to be assistant administrator at the EPA. How much experience does Mr. Hall have for this position? Zero. And in his time acting in the role, the EPA dismissed a complaint against a Trump donor group that alleged that pesticides were sprayed by guards on detainees at an ICE facility. I could go on and on and on. so many of these nominees are awful. This is chock full of unqualified, horrible nominees. But the bottom line is this. Democrats want individual votes on these nominees. We want time to debate them on the floor, and we want the American people to see for themselves who Donald Trump and Republicans are trying to appoint to serious positions of power. Yield the floor, note the absence of a quorum.